Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion on Nyxus Gaming. We are here in the mud hole, you know it well, Cyrodiil. We finished up our Mages Guild recommendation here, but before we move on to the next town for another recommendation, I want to just knock this city out, just get the house done and over with. We should have more than enough. The house is super cheap. It's not great living here, so it's gonna be cheap.
Good day.
Let's see, buy a house.
Really? It just so happens there's a modest shack overlooking the canal. It's not much to look at, but the smell will soon make you forget how ugly it is.
So it's modest, it smells, and it's ugly. 4,000 gold. Sure, let's just buy it.
Very well. I'll have my steward register the deed of ownership. Here is your key. It's a squalid little shack, I'm sorry to say. Oh, and the place is fairly bare. If I were you, I'd head on over to Nilawin at the Fair Deal and get some furnishings. Or you could always eat off the floor. Doesn't matter to me.
Plus, I mean, if we live here, we gotta deal with this guy. This guy's such an asshole. Like, he's 100% my least favorite count or countess in the game. Just everything he says, so condescending. And he's just, I don't like him. I really don't like him. We need to, the Fair Deal, he said? I don't even, is that nearby over there? I guess we'll go check out the place first, see how it looks empty. And then we'll head on over to the Fair Deal. But it is, right here. You don't even get this whole shack here. Because of the way the houses work in this town, this second floor is owned by someone else. You only get the first floor. And this is it. I mean, it's better than the waterfront house, which I think costs 2,000 gold. I think. I can't even remember. It's been forever. But you know, this one, you got a nice fireplace. You actually have a walled off room here. And it's maybe like 3 times the size, I'd say. So you're paying double for 3 times the size, which is pretty good, I guess. Still, it's not great. I would 100% not live here if I had money for more. But we gotta go over to the Fair Deal and get it furnished now. It's not like Anvil. The Anvil house comes fully furnished with a curse and everything. Alright, Nilawin.
Good day.
Good day. Hey, you know what? While I'm here, I think my inventory is actually pretty full.
Bye.
So let's make some stuff first. Not seeing any cool ingredients. There's bone meal, I guess. We'll use that. Throw an orange in and a pear. Can't do any more with bone meal. Let's see. What else did we get? Strawberry with a tomato. I think that's about it for potions. Alright.
I hope I can help.
You can help
Look at my wares.
by
I'm sure
buying
there's
all
something
of
to suit
this.
That's a good.
Yes, sell all the arrows. Claymore of Storms. The Long Sword of Winter. Still have Rugdump's sword. I need to remember to store that away because that is just taking up inventory space.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Wasn't I gonna wear that? Yeah, I was gonna wear that, I believe, so we'll keep that. Sell these. More grounded boots. We need to store that away too at our Imperial City house. So maybe that'll be where we go next. Go ahead and store those away, then we'll get on the recommendations. Alright, get rid of those.
You drive an excellent bargain.
And these scrolls that we got last episode that we didn't even use. Deed to the manor we got.
That seems.
All of this crap, these extra keys that we don't need. And that'll do it. Okay, now let's pop on over And we're gonna buy the dining area. All of these are
fine
1,000
bargain for you.
apiece, by the way. Not expensive at all. The kitchen
You're a
area, the racks assortment, the reading area,
Pleasure doing.
storage
You're
area,
a fine-
and the wall
You're a
hangings.
fine Thank
That is everything for the Breville house.
Farewell.
Completes that quest. I might as well do it the service of at least checking it out now, see how it looks, show you guys.
Who
It's
will
not going to
help an
be
old
anything
beggar?
too special though, you know that. Let's hop on over and check it out. It's still a red icon when you come in, like you're not supposed to be in here, but it's fine. You know, honestly, I might be being a little unfair with it, because this little setup isn't bad. It's very modest. Of course, I can't actually smell it, and the outside does look pretty ugly. But the inside, like, I could live here. I could live here if it was just me. I mean, you get a double bed here, but that's still a pretty small bed. If it was just me, I could probably live here. If it smelt okay. I'd probably have to do something about the smell. But that's going to conclude our time here in Breville now. Let's travel to the waterfront, store these away while I remember. Over to our house over here. It's been a while since I've jumped through here. Let's see how my jumps are doing now. Oh man, I just overshot the house there. Look at that. You'll love to see it. Okay. You can take Rug Dump's sword and the Helm of Orain Bearclaw. I really wish I could store away or get rid of the Ring of the Viper Eye, but I can't. Let's wear that. And there we go. Okay. So I said last episode that I was going to do these recommendations in alphabetical order, because that's the order they're in on the wiki. So after Breville comes Bruma. So let's travel to the East Gate. This one's a little bit of a fun one. I also mentioned how the Mages Guild quests are a good example of the creativity of the quests in this game. How, compared to Skyrim, you know, Skyrim's just gonna send you into a dungeon. Pretty much every quest, you know? But that's not necessarily the case here in Oblivion. That's the Fighters Guild. Here is the Mages Guild.
Yes?
Are you who I'm talking to? No, he's not who I'm talking to. Let's go upstairs. The head is probably sleeping? Where is everyone? Living quarters. Okay, they sleep in the basement, I guess. You?
We all owe our lives. From what I've heard, the battle was hanging in the balance until you destroyed that horrible Daedric machine.
Oh, that's talking about the Battle of Bruma. You're not who I need. Is it you?
Why, hello there.
Hello there.
You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor.
Oh, you want me to return the favor, eh? Well, tell me about some stuff.
Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it.
Okay, what about Bruma?
You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere.
And the Mages Guild?
Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild.
Rumors.
The Anvil Guild has made quite a name for itself under Cyrodiil. Did you hear about the recent murderer they caught?
I did not actually, but what do I need for a recommendation?
A recommendation from Me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, Associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
Find Jaskar?
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation.
Okay, well, hopefully nothing
Please come
bad
find me
has
as soon as you've
happened to,
located Jaskar.
Jaskar. Let's go talk to Volinaro, see what he knows. This was Volinaro, right? Yeah.
Hail, savior of Bruma.
Hey, what happened to your buddy Jaskar?
You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right?
What is it?
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
Okay, tell me about a few things. First, like Bruma.
It's a little too rugged up here for me. Add a couple hairs to a Nord, and you've got a bear.
That's fair. Jean?
With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation.
Okay, what about the Mages Guild?
It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see.
Rumors?
The roads near Anvil are safer now, thanks to Cyrodiil and her guild hall. She's an example for us all.
I don't know why they're giving me Anvil rumors, but tell me about this prank.
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
Okay, I guess we need to,
Let me know when
we
you're
have
done
minor
with that.
latch crack. And we need to go upstairs. Which was this way, right? Yeah. Need to bust into her desk. I really don't want to use my, hard lock spell on this. So, where... Minor latch crack. There we go. Let's... What? Alteration skill of 25? Well, I can tell you my alteration skill is like 12. Not even 12. Not even. Well, this is awkward. Like, very awkward. Wait, where is my other spell? I don't even know. Warden key. I guess I'm using a hard lock spell to unlock a very easy lock. And I don't even care. Manual of Spellcraft. There we go. I need to bring this to Volinaro. Oh, hey,
Look at the
Jean.
muscles on you.
How convenient seeing you here. Don't mind me. Hey, Volinaro. Just, I got that spell book for you.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
I got it right here.
With all due...
How do I give this to you?
Take care.
I need to deliver it to Volinaro.
Have you pulled?
I have it, man. Okay, so that's not
Farewell.
working. I'm just gonna refer to the elephant in the room here.
Go away. You'll ruin everything.
Go
away.
Excuse me?
Have you pulled?
Why isn't this working?
Take care.
Did I do something wrong?
Have you pulled?
I am very confused. Like, very confused. I mean, I grabbed the right thing, right?
How fare thee, friend?
Hey, stay there real quick. I don't think it's this. I don't think it's that. I got the manual. Yeah, the manual of spellcraft right there. I'm a little confused as to why this is broken.
You've got a real bounce to your step.
Go away.
Have you?
I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so apparently this is a common problem with the quest, and it can usually be fixed by waiting till noon the next day. Now that's a little bit past noon, but I'm hoping that works. Basically, he doesn't recognize that you have the manual of spellcraft. So let's see, where is he now? He's out here.
Looks like you're handy with a blade. Have you pulled that little prank yet?
Ah, there we go, prank.
You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then, I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m.
And now we need to wait till 10 to find Jaskar in the living quarters. Yeah. So usually it's a little bit harder to find him, but when you have a detect life helmet on, like all the time, he's very easy to see. Plus, I mean, you could just be wandering around and just happen to see his nameplate. Yeah.
Ready to find Jaskar?
Sure. I think I've already found him, though.
Just watch. You'll see.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Oh, please don't be mad.
We were just having some fun.
We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic.
Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me.
Alright, so we have found Jaskar. With the lovely help of Volinaro, we would have never done it without him.
Good to see you.
Alright, so she even has a bed up here, jeez.
Any luck finding Jaskar?
Oh yeah, I found him.
Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
Oh yeah, we'll help each other out, alright. Okay, so that is the recommendation for Bruma done. Next, we're gonna head on over to Shadenhall. And I want to say it's closer to the east gate? No, let's go west gate. The main gate that we actually use. Because it should be next to the Fighters Guild, which we always go to the Fighters Guild from the west gates.
How are you?
Right? That's reasonable.
Go ahead.
Right over here, yep. This one is another creative quest that I really enjoy.
How are you today?
Who am I talking to here? I don't think it's you. I'm gonna assume it's not you, and I'm gonna assume it's the person way upstairs. Or one of them.
I'm honored to speak to the...
Yes, it's this one. Tell me about a few things.
Perhaps it seems silly, but our love is the most important thing in all creation. Orentur and I spend all our time together in the High Elf way.
The High Elf Way.
Orentur doesn't like to brag, but no one can match the reflect spells he can cast. He might teach you one if you're skilled enough.
Okay, about this recommendation.
That would be Falcar's responsibility. Good luck.
Why do you have the option if it's not even you? Where is Falcar? You're not Falcar.
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
Where is Falcar? In the basement, maybe? Why would he be in the basement? It's like the only place left, though. I'm 90% sure that's Falcar. Which means we're waiting even longer. Gotta wait till day. I love it. Okay, he's up. He's not in here anymore. There's Falcar. He looks fun.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
I'm not here for a recommendation. Not just any recommendation. I'm here for your recommendation.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Yeah, I'm ready, duh.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
Alright, so, tell me about this ring of burden.
It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, I can't be that bad. Where's Dietzen?
Your reputation precedes you, gate closer, scourge of oblivion, hero of Kavach.
Finally, someone who understands how important I am. Yeah, I need something, a key from you.
We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed.
Oh?
He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Okay, so we got a buoyancy spell. Tell me about Vidkun.
He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment from Falcar and disappeared. It's like he dropped out of existence. No one knows what happened, and Falcar won't say a word about it.
Okay then, well, this buoyancy spell, what do it do? Water breathing and feather.
You've got the hands of a smith.
Well, I mean, I don't need a water breathing spell. I have a water breathing ring. So let's just head on back to the well. Guess we're diving underwater. Vidkun? Oh, he has the Ring of Burden on him. There's a Nirnroot down here as well. Make sure to take that. Alright, let's grab this Ring of Burden. It weighs 150 pounds. So the idea is you grab the ring and you're weighed down in place and you can't move down here and you just drown. But luckily I sold and emptied out my inventory before coming down here. So it is no problem for me. Alright, let's bring him this ring.
Well met.
Did you hear
Gotta
the
tell
news?
Dietzen first.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation.
Oh? What happened? But I got the ring.
Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part.
Okay, what about my recommendation?
I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council.
Okay, so Falkar basically tried to kill us, and then he fled when he was accused of it. So now we gotta check his living quarters here, see what we can find. I don't really want to break that open if I don't have to, but it's looking like I might have to. It's a hard lock. Let's just cast a spell on it. Oh. Black soul gems. Well, there's no evidence of a recommendation, but I found black soul gems. Those are... If you don't know what those are, those usually are tied into necromancy. And if you don't know the theme with the Mages Guild here, the new Archmage Traven, as we've heard in the rumors, has banned necromancy.
A visitor? What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate.
Okay. So she's gonna write the recommendation for me and take the soul gems. So that finishes up Shadenhall. Let's head on over to Coral next. Coral is gonna be a little bit more involved, but not really. Should still be quick and easy. I think the two that are gonna take the longest are Leowyn and Skingrad.
Can you spare a coin?
Because those actually involve going into a dungeon, I believe, both of them. We might have to save those for next episode. What am I talking to here?
Good to see you. Most people consider Martins.
You look like a guild
religious
leader.
Excuse me. My name is Angalmo. Can I help you?
You're not it.
Be seeing you.
Greetings, honored friend. I bet you hear this all the time, but thanks for closing that Oblivion Gate. We were all so worried.
I hate
Take
that
care.
it's not like obvious who
A
it
pleasure
is,
to make your acquaintance.
because it is
You too.
literally none of these people. Unless it's you.
What is it, Associate?
Is it you, Takias?
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation.
Okay, well, what's going on with Irana?
She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies.
Okay, so we need to go see Irana,
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana.
who I guess is outside somewhere. I don't actually know where she is. I guess she's in the inn over there, or the tavern, because that's where it's pointing me. Let's see.
All right.
Ah,
then,
there we
I'm
go.
listening. Ah, yes, you are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you?
What's going on?
Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to TES or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Okay, so we need to go find this book for her. But it looks like we need to tell TES about it first. So let's head on over back to the Mages Guild and see what he knows about this book. I find it a little awkward that we wouldn't be able to read it, because that makes me think like Daedric or some kind of
Good to see you.
magic
Coral
stuff.
breathes easier, thanks to you. We are all in your debt.
Yeah, what do you know about this book, Fingers of the Mountain?
What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble.
Okay, so we need to
Make haste. I wish to be rid of
we need to go get this book, and I guess we'll bring it to the Mages Guild. I mean, we are trying to get into the Mages Guild, so it's probably not a good idea to upset them and bring it to this Irana girl. So we can check our map. Looks like it's kind of close to this cavern here. So we'll just travel up here and go from there. I think it's gonna be like at the very top of this mountain in some ruins. So let's just start jumping up as fast as we can. Pretty fast too, honestly. That's my favorite thing about this game. I've mentioned it time and time again, but you can't do this kind of thing in Skyrim. Get to where you jump really high and just run really fast. It's always the same, just slow, sluggish speed. Did I mention how, like, super high up it is on the mountain? We discovered it, but I'm pretty sure it's still a lot further up. Oh no, it's literally right here. Okay. So yeah, you have these ruins. There's a charred corpse here with the book. Now, can we actually read the book? No, it's not even, like, listed as a book. There we go. Alright, so obviously, like I said, we're gonna bring this to the Mages Guild. Not to, Irana. I have no idea what she would want with it, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be in better hands with the Mages Guild. Oh, Tycheus.
I hope I can help.
I got a book.
You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
Here's the book.
Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Alright, so that deals with that. Kind of curious if we go back and find Irana and talk to her. I want to see what she says. Here she is.
I grow weary of waiting. Where is my book?
I gave it to Tycheus.
What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain. All right, we can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book. Bring it to me once you have it. I'll even still give you the reward I promised, despite your incompetence. Now go!
Oh man, we got Fingers of the Mountain Part 2. I guess I'll go get it for her.
Of course you will. Do whatever you must. I require that book as soon as possible.
Alright. It'd be nice to know what's in this book, what the big deal is. But, yeah, let's... Why don't we... Let's just do another quest here. We'll finish this one, and we'll get the book back. It's in the library. Or not. It is in the living quarters. It's probably in Tycheus' room somewhere. Hey, buddy.
Good afternoon.
I'm just gonna slip through while you open that door for me. How convenient. And it's not even stealing to get the book. The only red thing was breaking into his room, and he did that for me. How easy. Okay, so let's get out of here before he notices it's gone. Here she is.
Back again, are you? Do you have the book this time?
Here's the book.
Ah, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work translating it. I'll need some time with this. Come and find me tomorrow. I'll be here until I've finished my work. But please don't disturb me until I'm done. This is quite a delicate business, you see.
Okay, so she wants us to come back tomorrow
passing through here.
after she's translated it. So let's go ahead and wait 24 hours. You know, I actually forgot that there was a part 2 to this quest. So I wasn't planning on this one, but it's really short anyway, so like might as well. And I do want to do as many quests as I possibly can, so let's do it now, do it live. Not quite live, but you guys know what I mean. It's been 24 hours. Are you ready?
I must put this book in a safe place. I have no time to talk now.
Dude, it's literally been 24 hours. What are you doing? What have you been doing? In a day's time. It has been exactly a day's time.
How are you?
Hello, my little friend. I have something that might interest you. I've committed most of the book to memory. but I took the time to write down a passage you might find useful. It contains instructions for acquiring a very special power. You'll want to read it carefully and then return to Cloud Top. I consider this to be more than a worthy reward for your help. I believe you'll agree, assuming you're careful.
Alright, so, what does this passage say? What's it listed as? Irana's notes. Oh man, that's kind of long. Let's see, blah blah blah. Return to the ruins. Find a section of pillar that looks unlike any other stonework. Made by the Aliens. Infused with power. Do note that this sounds dangerous, blah blah blah. Reacts strangely to magic. Terrible power capable of striking a dead man on the spot. Transported to a secure location. Brought in focus power of stone, several severely injured. Stone tuned to react to shock magic. Welkin stone necessary to harness stone's power. Powers of shock unattainable through other means. So let's see. I suggest procuring a Welkin stone for yourself. And return to Cloud Top. Cast a shock spell at the pillar. Well, you know I gotta try it without a Welkin stone. See what happens, you know? I should have a shock spell. Is it this one? I'm assuming it's this pillar, right? Let's see. It's frostbite. Paralyze, maybe? Does that count? I don't know if paralyze counts. Let's just do electrifying spark. That should count. I should probably quick save before doing this. And let's just cast it. Excuse me? Does it not work unless I have a Welkin stone? Is that what I'm getting here? Like, even if I do an elemental blast on it? I need to wait for my mana to fill back up. My magicka. While that's filling up, let me see and make sure that I don't need a Welkin stone. This is for coral. Fingers of the Mountain. This is part 2. Right? Right. Stand near one of the pillars. Okay, I think I need a Welkin stone. I think that is definitely what's going on here. Because it's not this one. It's definitely that one. I'm gonna pause here. Go find a Welkin stone. They should respawn in some of the Alien ruins that you've visited. So I will be right back. So just a heads up, you can actually get a Welkin stone here in the Skingrad Mages Guild here. Just in a display case here, and if you are an associate, then you can just walk right in and take it. So that's the one I'm gonna be using instead of going to an Alien ruin, because I'm not 100% sure they respawn there. But we got what we need now, and let's quick save again. Cast it. I was struck by lightning and have been granted a powerful new spell. Okay then, well that did do a chunk of damage, but not a whole lot. I don't know what spell it gave me. Finger of the Mountain. I don't have enough magicka for it. That's a lot of magicka, but it does 200 points of damage. It's pretty strong. Okay, but we got it now. That completes that quest. Next time, we are going to pick up in Leowin. And if we have the money, we might also just buy the house there and finish up our last house. Let's see, it costs 7,000 for the house itself, I believe. And we have 17,000. We should just about be able to get the house here too. So next time we'll finish up the recommendations, finish up the houses, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.